This is kind of a sad, happy video because I feel great in being vindicated, and I am proud of myself that I did not join the hundreds and hundreds of videos lying about Dune Part 2 and how one central female character was going to dominate the narrative and really destroy the story. Because, if a woman has power in Dune, that's really going to destroy the story. Even though that is central to the mythology. But anyway, so despite, dozens of clickbait saying, Paul will be replaced. They're replacing my Paul. They're replacing my Paul. Yes, even the critical drinker people actually conceded, no, that didn't happen. That was a lie. I knew it was a lie, but I'm glad it's actually being confirmed to be a lie, and I am correct.
And there is no, just to dispel rumors, there's no Chani being the girl boss. She is, as described, they change her character a little bit from the book, but in a way that's interesting. Like, she's a warrior in the book, she's a warrior in the movie. So, and they expand on her character. The thing that's different is she's more of a skeptic.
So that's good. Paul will still be a prominent part of the narrative. Yes, they did change the character. And here I'd actually be even more radical than Chris Gore, who more recently is this radical right-wing nutcase. He used to do Attack of the Show. I liked Attack of the Show, but I vaguely remember it. It had some good stuff, some bad stuff. But anyway, so now he's a right-wing nutcase. And he's like, oh no, we still get a good character and all that. Like, listen, if Zendaya wants to be Zendaya in the Spider-Man films, and now she's Zendaya in the Dune films, hey, have at it. But then she's clearly playing Zendaya. She's not playing the character. So Zendaya apparently plays an interesting character. Not Frank Herbert's character, her own character. So it's kind of a half victory, half loss here, because yes, if they diminished Paul too much, that would really radically ruin the story. So they avoided doing that. That's good. But now apparently Zendaya is a skeptic. She's asking questions. Oh, she's a woman, but she's got her agency. She has questions for Paul. I mean, I guess the best defense would be that Messiah does start to subvert the idea of Paul. And they did leave hints even in the trailer. So some of this is in the mythology, but I'm not going to lie. I feel very, very disappointed. I was hoping Denis was going to be half Denis and half Frank Herbert. And I have a lot of issues with part 1. There were many things to criticize, even from the level of fidelity. But it seemed like they made an effort to have faithfulness, although they definitely dropped the ball on many things, like the mentats, the economics, the emperor. There were many things that just did not feel right. Space travel. However, I was hopeful we'd be getting a balanced picture, and that will not happen. It will definitely be a Denis trilogy with some aspects of Frank Herbert. So I do expect the film will be good, but all this praise it's getting from people who are complete idiots and don't know anything about Dune is really alarming. And the fact that they say, this will be the science fiction of a generation. And I'm sure it will. It will be a generation of complete idiots, morons, illiterates, and just complete scumbags. So I guess it is the fiction of a generation that is pretty awful and disgusting and sickening. I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, Denis could just go full Scientologist and pump in, I don't know, Hubbard into Frank Herbert. That would have been a complete atrocity. But it still feels like a very shallow Hollywood treatment, with Zendaya being a feminist doing her agency. And I guess it's good she's not super radical feminist and Paul's penis is not totally destroyed. And if you're one of those male guys who are like, oh my god, I'm looking at my penis, but the feminists are good, just shut up and relax. This is not Barbie. And I agree, Barbie was really stupid and disgusting. However, it's one film. If you have one pro-woman film, and anti-male film, okay, there's like 10,000 other pro-male films that are also anti-woman films. Get some perspective here. However, I am still very disappointed. I just feel any slackening of fidelity is very problematic. And apparently, Denis just doesn't really care. So, I'm glad that the anti-woko, anti-feminist moronic people are wrong, but I'm still very disappointed from the book fan perspective.